Hello, what's up, y'all? I'm glad you guys could make it.
Hey, Courtney, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great.
Good.
How's
I'm
y'all's
eating
weather
my
right now?
dinner, so if you guys
Ooh.
see me chomping down, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that looks good.
It looks good.
It's some kind of tortellini pasta from HelloFresh. I have no clue.
I love HelloFresh.
Me
I
too.
did it several years ago.
It saves us time during the week. Like, I don't mind cooking. My thing was, though, the way I was taught to cook, you didn't use just one dish. You didn't cook a meal that only took you 30 minutes or less. So that was my struggle. And I would cook this fabulous meal. And of course, we'd eat. And then we'd have leftovers. And then we'd have leftovers. And then they would go bad. So we were throwing away the majority of our food. And then my dirty dishes would sit there for days because I hate doing dishes. It is one of my biggest, just one of my least favorite chores in the house, like putting away clean laundry. I despise that too. But dirty dishes was like the last thing. I hate it.
Boy.
I hate it. So this has helped. And we don't spend as much money because Ashton will take like cheap stuff to work, and then I'm home, so I just snack all day. I don't really eat a big meal until dinner. So it's saving us a ton of money. We pay $75 a week, whereas before we were spending like almost $500 at a grocery store, and it wasn't even lasting us 2 full weeks. So,
Oh my God, that's cheap. I might have to look into that.
yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like the perfect amount too. Like
It really
like,
is.
It's perfect.
We don't waste anything. Like we get the 2 servings, and normally Ashton can eat for 2 people. He's a big guy. He's tall, and his high metabolism, but this has helped us portion control. So like we don't feel like we overindulged too. And there's no leftovers. So we're not wasting anything. I love it.
Exactly. Yes,
wow.
it's definitely good.
Yeah.
Do they have a lock to pick from?
Yeah, so we have kind of adventured out to doing the lunches too. Although the portions are smaller, it's different meals. A lot of people used to say that it was very repetitive, but honestly, if you go in there and you actually select what you want, then you get a different variety. If you just let them pick, there's only a certain amount of meals that they're going to automatically select. So I'll go in and I'll do like a couple of vegan dishes or vegetarian dishes because I'm not a huge meat eater.
I'm not either.
So we'll change it up. We'll do lunch, and then like yesterday we had chicken Caesar salad wraps, and that was a lunch one, and it was really, really good.
Sounds good.
And then tonight, like I said, it's just cheese tortellini. So there's like no meat that I had to prepare or anything. Ashton would prefer meat in every meal, but I'm just like,
My husband's the same way.
yeah, I'm not the carnivore in the family whatsoever. So
Same here.
It's
totally
just
cool.
me and Alex is half the time she don't even eat.
Yeah. See, and that I've been a picky eater my whole life. And this has really helped me kind of try some things that I normally would eat. Like I used to hate raw onion, and 75% of these meals are onions. Whether it's sauteed onions, whether it's grilled onions, fresh, raw, whatever, however you want to call it. But I actually eat them now. So I think it's really helped me adventure out personally. But
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So okay, I'm gonna give it just a couple more minutes. Do what?
You're growing in more ways than one.
Right, exactly.
Growing personally and expanding on your diet.
Right, getting my taste buds to explore new things.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to let some people hop on. And then before we get too deep into everything and I forget, if you guys feel comfortable, please turn your cameras on. I know a lot of you may be driving or you may be doing other things, but we just love to see your faces. And I also want to get a couple of photos of everyone who participated. It's just, this is all about connection. I do have an opening, but it's very informal, y'all. And I encourage you each week, same time, same place, please invite your team members to come. It is a phenomenal way for us to all just get together. Debbie, I'm sure I said this plenty of times. She won't be with us tonight. I don't think she's doing a fundraiser tonight. That's why you see my lovely little face here. But she talks about all the time, like during COVID, we did this once a week, and y'all, we would stay on this chat for like 4 and 5 hours at a time. We didn't have anything to do, nobody really had to go anywhere. It was during COVID. A lot of us didn't get to go back to work. So, I mean, we just chatted. I mean, we inspired one another. We cheered one another on. We talked about struggles that were going on in the business, in life. I mean, and that's really what this is about. We want our families, especially like both Team Traveling Scents, Team Scent Goddesses, and other families and adopted families. We just want us to feel like a tight-knit group of men and women. We want everyone to feel welcome, everyone to feel loved, because that's what this company is all about. It really, truly is. And you guys will hear me say that 100 times and more. This community is unlike any other community I've ever been a part of. And I shared my story a couple weeks back on Team Traveling Scents, if you guys want to go listen to it. But I've been in a lot of groups my entire life. I was involved in church. I was involved in athletics. the whole 9 yards. I mean, I was never at home bored. Let me just say that. My grandmother kept me in something all the time. And even in those communities and in those groups of people, I never felt as loved and as welcome as I do with Cincy. There's just something
Yeah.
about it. I don't know what is in the Cincy juice, but it's unlike any other. So
Girl, it's
Yeah.
that Cincy spirit.
exactly.
It is. And that is
And
a
again-
thing, I promise you.
And again, if y'all are just hopping on, I'm sorry I am eating in front of y'all.
Girl, please do.
Normally this is how my Zooms go. I'm eating and doing all the things because I fed the kid. Now it's my turn to feed myself. So anywho, I'm gonna just open up with something fun. And then we'll get our picture. So if you do feel comfortable turning your camera on, again, please do. And then also don't forget to mute yourself while other people are talking. So that way nothing breaks in and out and we can hear everyone and what they have to say because everyone is important. But we're going to play a little game. I'm going to play this game really quickly, kind of go through it. And so it's called Would You Rather? Okay. Everybody knows, would you rather do A or B? So if you don't want to speak, you can drop your answer in the chats. Or you can raise your hand if you've got your camera on. I can see you guys. However you want to answer. If you guys want to take turns or have a spokesperson, it doesn't matter to me. Just be involved and be present. Okay, that is all I'm asking for you guys tonight. So without further ado, here we go. Would you rather A, have a magic carpet that flies, or B, have your own personal robot? Debbie, you are muted. Nicole says have her own personal robot.
I couldn't understand you. I lost you for a minute.
Oh, okay. Carly says she'd rather have a magic carpet. So would you rather, Debbie, have a magic carpet or have a personal robot? Mitzi says personal robot.
A personal robot.
Robot.
Personal robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, robot.
Love it. Love it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Would you rather? This one gives me the heebie-jeebies. Would you rather kiss a frog or hug a snake?
Kiss a frog.
Do you have any background music? Anything in the background?
Everyone is saying kiss a frog instead.
And I say either or. I like both.
I feel that. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Would you rather be 10 years older or 4 years younger?
4 years younger.
4 years younger.
Me and Carly both say be 10 years older. Alana says she'd rather be 4 years younger. Nicole says 4 years younger. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right, let's see.
Yes.
Ooh, here we go. Would you rather have wings but can't fly or have gills but can't swim underwater? I would rather have wings and still not be able to fly.
Yep.
That's what a lot of people say. I feel like the
Yes,
gills would make me
wings.
just feel gross. The wings could be beautiful and everyone could admire them, whether I could fly or not, baby. I feel like I'm always flying. So
Yes, the
okay,
wings.
let's see. I think everyone voted A for that one. Let's
Those
move on to
wing
the next
sticks.
one. Ooh, this is a good one. This one I have to think this one. Would you rather be able to live 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future? Would you rather A, live 100 years in the past or B, live 100 years in the future? I choose A.
Past.
Yeah, me too.
A here.
A. Tawana says A. Am I saying that right? Okay. Alana says yes. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's see. We'll do two more. Oh, this one's a no-brainer for me. Would you rather A, live without music or live without movies? live without movies.
That-
I can't go without music.
Live without
Yeah.
music. No.
Everyone's saying
Movies.
B.
Yes, music.
Yeah, Carly said B. Angela,
mean-
is that you? A. Smith, is that you? Anna. Okay, good, good, good. We have an Angela Smith and then we have an Anna Smith. So I wanted to make sure. Yeah, it looks like everyone, a few people did say they could live without music. I
Mhm.
cannot. Music is always in the background, whether I'm working, cleaning, and even like my me time is just driving with my windows down and my music up high. So I could live without movies. It didn't say TV shows, so I can get my fix on TV shows. All right, we'll do one more. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I like this one. Would you rather A, be able to control the weather, or B, have the ability to talk to animals? I'm choosing B.
B.
I want both. I want both.
Yeah. Oh.
You gotta choose one, Debbie. Only one.
Okay. Control the weather. My dog
Control
already
the
loves
weather.
me. Control
Yeah.
the weather.
A. Anna says it's hot, and so A. Anna chooses A to control the weather. Debbie chooses weather. Oh, Nicole, yes, ma'am.
Disney
I want to be a Disney princess as well, girl. Yes, I'm a Disney fanatic. Truth be told.
Let me
Okay.
tell you, I just got back from Disney and I like to die.
Oh wow.
No, it's hot right now. It is very hot.
Oh, I like to die. It was so
Yeah,
hot.
it's very hot. We have been once in the summer for 4th of July, and I ended up getting a heat migraine, and I had to spend 2 hours in the infirmary in Magic Kingdom.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. Well, if you have to go anywhere, I guess that's a good place.
Alana, I'm not sure, hon, if it's from you. I do know you're not on mute, but I'm not sure. Okay, so now that we kind of broke the ice a little bit, I want to get a real quick photo. So if you can turn your cameras on, if not, it's totally okay. You don't have to. Then everyone say cheese. I'm going to take a couple because I got a couple of screens here. So cheese. There's one. Cheese. Everyone keep smiling. Yeah. All right. And I think this is the last one. One more. All right. Perfect. Okay. So that was my opening ceremony. Now I'm opening the floor to all of you. Like I said earlier, this is just a time for you guys to share ideas, to shout each other out, to get inspiration from one another. It's very informal. So one person can say one thing and we can color all the colors of the rainbow underneath that, because most of the time, especially women, we piggyback on conversation after conversation and then we forget what conversation we first started. So I know I'm guilty of that anyway. So I guess we'll just start with, does anybody have any shout outs that you guys want to share? The floor is all yours. Y'all don't be shy now. I'll start calling people out.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Well, okay, I want to shout someone out who's actually on the call. Shannon, Miss Shannon Perry. She actually reinstated you guys recently and she is rocking it. I mean, me and this girl, we talk literally almost every day. She is trying to just come up with creative ideas to rebuild her business. She is having to kind of restart. And Shannon, I just want to say I'm so proud of you and I'm so excited to see where it goes, because I can feel your fire and you put a fire in me. So I'm proud of you and thanks for being here.
I appreciate all your help.
Yes. Let's see. Anna says she's 14 bars away from the chairs. Congratulations, Anna. Anybody else have a shout out? Y'all literally don't be shy.
I have one, Courtney. I have several people in my team, some of them new, that I'm telling you, they're amazing. Like, I can't say enough good about them. Like, they're just, I don't even know how to brag on them. They're just going above and beyond. And one of my team members actually,
America don't
got-
have talent.
Hey guys, don't forget to mute if you're not speaking, so that way we can hear everyone else.
but anyway, one of my team members got got an order today for $632. And that was amazing.
Wow.
That was amazing. And she
Pat on
is
the
one of
back.
the ones, she might be on here tonight, I'm not sure, but she is one of the ones that thought she couldn't do this and wanted to give her kit back to me. And I'm telling you, they're just amazing me.
Oh, that's incredible. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm so proud of them.
That's really exciting when you have a team that just, because sometimes in this business there are like, it can get hard sometimes because we want it so bad for other people, but we can't physically make them want it. You know what I mean? So when they show up and they do the work and you can see that fire in them, just like I said about Shannon earlier, when you can feel that fire, it just makes being a leader so worth it. It just like completes the process. You know what I'm saying? Like you've planted that seed and you've built this encouragement and this relationship, and it's just incredible to watch it blossom. It really is. Somebody, anybody? I'm writing everyone's names down. If y'all are wondering why I keep looking down, I'm seeing who all's here. It could be something big. It can be something small. I mean, just any shout outs. If you guys have anything that you want to share or encourage for your team. I do have a question though. There's someone on Zoom and their name is a bunch of numbers. What is your name? Marie. Okay. No, what? No, yeah, I don't have her name written down, so it must be her. Okay, does anybody have any shout outs for yourself? Get comfortable, guys, shouting yourself out. I mean, I'll start. My volleyball team that I coach, we started our Cincy fundraiser today, so I'm excited to see where that goes. They're selling 3 packs of car bars, so we're gonna hopefully get ourselves a new volleyball net. But I'm excited. Who else? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Somebody talk to me. All right. Nobody wants to share. So let me give you guys some. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Carly was able to reach the chair incentive. Woo, woo, woo.
And I'm sorry, I have one thing too.
Run out.
Can you hear me, Courtney?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I actually last month I promoted to lead, and this month I promoted to star. So,
woohoo!
yep. So, shouting myself out.
Yes, girl. Yes. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
So
Why?
Carly actually is one of my downline, and I had no idea who she was until today because her name is different than it is on Facebook. So I was sitting there trying to tag people this morning on my team page, and I was like, are you this girl? Are you the same person? So I'm glad you're on here, Carly, because now I can connect my dots. Anybody else? Self shout out. Be comfortable with it. Be proud of what you work so hard for.
I was able to reach the chair incentive, and then people are telling me,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Wow. I'm so cool.
Hey, those chairs are awesome. I can't wait. I missed the blanket. I had one more clubber that I needed, and I'm so mad at myself. But I can't wait to use those new chairs. They're gonna look good at the ball fields. Anybody else want to shout yourself out? Anything good happen in your business this week or in life? I mean, heck, it's not all about Cincy. We can talk life too. Welcome for you guys that are just hopping on. Anybody? No? Going once? Going twice? All right, I'll come up with something else soon. Who has struggled this week in your business? I know I have.
Yes.
Yeah, we can all relate to that, right? This business definitely takes discipline. And like we always say, it takes consistency. Anybody feel comfortable sharing the struggle that you've had this week?
Since no one's gonna
What are you doing?
since no one's gonna take the floor, I'm gonna go ahead and take the floor. I've had a pretty good week. Actually, I had a pretty awesome day today. I found out that I have another Cincy consultant in the town that I live in. I had been the only consultant here, and she has an event coming up, and she bought $200 worth of product from me this morning. And then I was getting ready to place an order before I found out about the warehouse sale. And so I contacted the one and only local guy that I know that's a Cincy buyer, and was fixing to place an order for myself for some wax for my samples, and asked did he want something, and he wanted to place an order. So I wound up getting another order from him today for Christmas for his wife. So that was $100, little over $100 order. So it's been a pretty good day for me today.
Whoop. Where are you, Mitzi?
I'm in Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah.
You must live. Do you live in a small town or is it?
It's a small town, and it's a tourist town. So a lot of people
Okay.
come here for the tourist attractions around town.
Are you close to the Corvette Museum?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll be there this weekend.
But there's a lot of Corvettes here in town because they do a lot of car shows here. There are a lot of
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, a lot of benefits and stuff. So
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. We appreciate that. And congratulations on your orders.
thank you.
Let's see. Alana said in the chat that she's trying. It's not easy. The past week and coming up weeks and months, but she's trying to keep things posted and all, but it's just been a hard week. And that is totally okay, y'all. Let me tell you, and because I've been with Cincy for almost 7 years, and you will have those days. You will have those weeks where you're like, you know what? I'm just tired. And even from social media, we just get burnout sometimes. And that's okay as long as you don't quit. So the fact that you guys are continuing to push through, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're like, you know what? I haven't had a single order in 2 weeks. You know, you just have to keep pushing through. You have to keep showing up, keep being consistent, because I promise you, it will pay off. Let's see. Carly said, I have so many consultants in the area. It's hard to compete with everyone here, but I do my best. Yes, there are some areas, where you may feel like it's saturated. I can tell you alone in just my small town, there are there are a good 6 to 10 other consultants who are not part of my group, whether they be my direct front line or my downline. They are on other teams. So, but you know what? And y'all may agree, y'all may disagree, but from personal experience, I have friended the majority of those other consultants, and I will tell you, my life and my business is better because of it. And I say that because back to my favorite word, community. That is literally what this Scentsy business is about. And sometimes I even, I can't even talk about some things without crying, but get to know them. Let them inspire you, inspire them. You know, some of them may not even have a Scentsy family to even go to. They may not have this blessing that we have of connection call every week. They may feel like they're alone. Meet them, talk to them, get to know them. If you don't like one another, that's totally fine. We don't click with everybody, and that's okay. But give them the opportunity, give yourself the opportunity to grow. And also, there are people still out there who have not heard of Scentsy. I'm talking thousands and thousands of people in your community who haven't heard of Scentsy. Debbie will tell you almost every week, a lot. She's always finding people who have never heard of Scentsy. And there are a lot of consultants in the Birmingham area. A lot. That is a huge city. And even in my small town, I mean, we have about 24,000 people, I think. But I can go to an event and I can still tell you that there are going to be 15 to 20 people at that event that don't know what Scentsy is, or they thought we were just a company with wax and warmers, and that's it. They didn't know we had all these amazing laundry products and cleaning products and kids collections and all the things that we're blessed to have to share. So don't get down on yourself when you start to feel like it's just a small circle. The best way to grow is to get uncomfortable. I posted this yesterday in Team Traveling Sense and on my team page as well. But when you get uncomfortable, you will grow. You will blossom and your business will blossom, because stepping out of your comfort zone proves that you can do anything you set your mind to. So when you have those 5 people that buy from you on a regular basis, those 5 people know 5 people. That's 25 people. Those 25 people know 25 more people. So ask your customers for referrals. Ask them to host for you. And ask them, hey, bring a friend that's never heard of Scentsy, or bring a friend that doesn't use Scentsy, knows about it maybe, he's bought a bar here and there, but they're not Scentsy addicts. Really host coach. And if you guys need host coaching help, 1, I'm here. 2, there is a ton of information on our workstation that can help you with host coaching. You can go on Pinterest and look up host coaching. And basically all that is how you communicate and build a relationship with your host to get the best results from their party, to get the best results for PRV, the best results for possible recruits, and just to enjoy each other's company, whether it's online or in person. I've seen a growth in in-person events or in-person parties this past like maybe 6 months, because everyone's kind of starting to be like, okay, I feel more comfortable having people over now. They don't want to have it at their house. Okay, that's fine. Coffee shop, pizza parlor, your local park, your house. I mean, think outside the box, get uncomfortable, because I promise you it will work out. And I promise you, you will see a growth in your business. So don't get discouraged when you think that there's all these consultants and they're all shopping from somebody. You do what's special to you, what's unique to you. Shine like a bright star that you already are. And I can guarantee you those people will continue to come to you. And here's a personal experience. Told you guys that there's about 6 to 10 consultants in my small town that I know that aren't on my team or downline directly. And so one of them we have a mutual friend, and I don't know how they met. I don't know how long they had been friends, but they'd known one another before I came in the picture. The mutual friend had an event at our art center here, and I just happened to be the first Scentsy consultant to jump on it. Now I am the one and only Scentsy consultant that's ever allowed the first go. If I say no, she'll go to someone else. But she bought from the previous consultant. But because I work my business more consistently, because I provide her customer service that's A++, because I've taken the time to build a relationship and to grow and nurture that relationship, she comes to me for all of her Scentsy needs. And the other consultant, I have no hard feelings on that. Some of them may feel like, oh, she stole my customer. Honey, nobody stole no one from anybody, because that customer chose to come to you for a reason. And you may agree or disagree with me, but that's my stance. If I'm providing the service that they love, they will keep coming back to me. There is nothing I can do to help that other person if they don't want to work their business the same way. So always, always, always strive to be the bright star that you are, because again, it'll pay off. It really will. There's my tea.
Yes.
Let's see. Catherine said same thing. She feels that her town has a bunch of consultants. And here's another thing for that. Sorry, let me get this tortellini down. If there are a lot of consultants in your area, be the reason there's a lot of consultants in your area. Make sure you are consistently sharing this opportunity. Y'all, this company is a blessing, an absolute blessing. I've never done other direct sales, but I have a lot of friends who have. They have requirements out the yin yang. They have to have, all of this on hand. They have to have all these numbers, all these recruits, and then they take money away from those recruits. So those pyramid schemes, you make money, I'm above you, so I can take your money. That's not how it works. That's a game. This is a blessing, you guys. So share that. Share how it's improved your life, whether it's financially, mentally, whether you have that community now. I just had a girl join my team, and all she joined for was, yes, she used a Scentsy product, but she needed a group of women and men too that she felt connected with. All of her family and friends live back home out in Midwest, and she wanted something here, something close. And she signed up right then, right there, paid the $99 plus tax. So, if you're sharing that opportunity and the consultant numbers are growing in your area, be that reason that they're growing, you and your downline. Let's see. Yep, absolutely. Kim says, just because we have a lot doesn't mean they work it. It doesn't mean they share it. And it doesn't mean they show up. And that's 100% true, because you got to show up to glow up, baby. Absolutely.
Well, that's interesting that y'all say that, because she started the same exact time I did, and she doesn't even have business cards yet. She didn't even know what SFR was.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people join and it's a hobby. Maybe it's just something that they thought would be fun to start up. Maybe they just, whatever their reasons are. But if you treat it as a hobby, you make hobby pay. If pay, let me back up. If income is what drives you, and for me, income is what drives me a lot of the times, because this is my full-time gig and I have to provide for my son. I have to provide for my family. So, if you want hobby pay and you want to spend a lot of money, because hobbies are expensive, anyone who does vinyl or arts and crafts, anyone who does sublimation or any of that, tumblers, anything, y'all know it's expensive. It ain't cheap. So hobbies take money. But when you successfully run a business, you pocket money. So yeah, I mean, and like Kim said, you got to work it. Don't worry about your neighbors, hustle you. And I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, I do
So
too.
Heather says she just came back getting started and it's hard for her to get back into it. Does anybody have any advice? Especially some of you who have possibly reinstated yourself? Kim asks, what makes it hard? What do you think is hard about it? Good question. I know Shannon has reinstated. Has anyone else reinstated that's currently on tonight? And reinstatement just means you were a consultant at one point and then you started back over.
It was hard for me. I mean, I reinstated back after 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah, I
because of
want to
health
say 2 to
reasons.
3.
Yeah. And this is the first time that I used to do it with my daughter. So this is the first time me. And, I'm learning to put myself out there more. Not as much as you want me to yet, but I'm getting there.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Getting there.
Shannon is the one I preach the get uncomfortable to grow.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to check the chat. So Heather says, getting more people. She had to stop for medical reasons. Kim asked, how do you share Cincy currently? So, Shannon, what about you? Because you're also a reinstatement and you're also, I'm kind of going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
But you're a reinstatement, you kind of had to start from zero
Yep.
and rebuild. So what are you currently doing that you see is beneficial?
I mean, of course, I'm posted on Facebook, and then I reconnected with some of the people I used to sell Cincy to, and so trying to do it that way. Of course, now I'm hitting up my daughter's friends, and she's sharing more for me. So it's just like I'm trying to hit up everybody.
Oh yeah.
Because I also too have product that, of course, I had for a while. And I didn't realize this, though, is I'm fixing to do the Christmas in July because I have a lot of the older warmers from 3 years ago. But still, it's just putting myself out there and just telling, hey, how about you need this? And me, it's not, before I'd be like, you want this? Instead of saying that, it's like, hey, because a friend, she was like, well, I think, and I'm like, hey, I can send you an invoice for this, blah, blah, blah. Instead of putting that doubt in their mind, like, well, I don't know.
Right. Attack it. Yeah.
It's just trying to word things differently. Yeah, it's hard, but I mean, like I said, I put a special out there and I've only had 2 people respond.
Hey, but 2 people is better than 0. So that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see. So Heather says that she's sharing on Facebook. So when you are sharing on Facebook, Kim, one is better than none, holla.
Yeah.
When
Or
you guys
when you
are
go
sharing
out.
on Facebook, and I want some other people maybe to chime in too. What are some things that you share on the daily on Facebook?
Something interactive. Oh, this is Takima, by the way. I'm in Georgia. Usually something interactive. Hey. Something funny. And then of course, some Cincy stuff.
Yes, 100%. Debbie always says, you have to mix it up. Don't make it 100% about Cincy. Make it about your family, your dogs, your interests. Do 30 and 70, I think is what it was. 70% personal, 30% business. Sometimes it's, it fluctuates. But the reason I asked that is because post with intention, post with a purpose. You know, just because you see 100 consultants posting this doesn't mean you necessarily have to. You don't have to do all the things all the time. So like for me, and I shared this a couple of weeks ago when I got to get on. Let me see if I can find it. For me, each day is something different. Motivational Mondays, Tip Tuesdays, Thrifty Thursdays, Fun Fridays. Let's see, something else. I do a couple other things. It changes, but be intentional with what you're sharing. You know, if you're looking to grow your team, be intentional with sharing the opportunity. And I'm not talking about just a flyer, guys. I want y'all to get uncomfortable, and I want to encourage y'all to share how Scentsy has blessed your family, how Scentsy has changed your life, how you use the opportunity in this business platform to give back, to give to the fundraisers that you see a lot of us doing, you know. Sakima, you gonna say something, love?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but be intentional and post with a purpose. Let's see. So Kim says that she would definitely use all platforms. She shares daily to her VIP group, her Snapchat, her personal Facebook. She utilizes Facebook stories, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Grid. 2 of those I'm unfamiliar with, and I will chat with you later about what those are because I'm intrigued. And then Carly says that she's recently posted about Scentsy helping pay for her Invisalign. It shows people the opportunities Scentsy has given me. 100%, Carly. You guys, when you post how Scentsy personally affects you and not just a flyer that we all share, that is 8 up. I don't even know if that's the correct form of English speaking, but it is. Customers and people you don't even know, they eat that stuff up. Y'all, if you follow Debbie, you see her. You see how Scentsy is used in her life every single day. There is not a day that goes by, I'm telling you, even when this woman is sick and she needs to be resting, she shares how Scentsy blesses her life. I mean, and it's something personal. It's not just this flyer that says, join Scentsy, make 20% commission and then 25%. It's a true testimony, and people eat that up. So 100%, I agree with what Carly had to say. You know, sharing what it's done for you is so important. Let's see, Debbie put that she shares pictures and stories of her grandkids, her Yorkie, her bearded dragon. That's cool. And Scentsy on Facebook. She gets attention the most about her bearded dragon. Absolutely. I see why. She goes live. She shares her Scentsy journey and her faith. 100%. Again, she is sharing personal things to her. Yes, flyers are great, guys. And there are a ton of flyers out there that men and women take the time to create, and more power to them because I don't have the patience, but they are phenomenal to use. Don't get me wrong. Just because I say get personal, I don't mean don't ever post a flyer, but make it you. Make it unique to how Scentsy has blessed you, how you use Scentsy every day. And those are just a few testimonies right then and there. And then, like I said, you can go on DPP's page and just scroll for 5 seconds and you've already got 3 of them. That woman, I don't think she ever sleeps. I love her to death, but I got to sleep. She does sleep. I will say she does, but I don't know when. So, but I love
I've
that.
seen a lot of people post like their goal, like, hey, I have, when you have goals to reach, hey, I've got only this many more to get, can you please help?
Yep.
And a lot of their friends will go, okay, let me help you.
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I try to share my goal every time I'm close to one. I normally personally will wait until I'm close
Right.
I don't want to be repetitive with asking. But yeah, share that goal. Y'all, again, people will eat that up, and your circle of supporters and even people who come out the woodwork. I'm telling you. Personal story, when I was close to my 100,000 lifetime PRV, lifetime sales, I had a lady, I spoke to her one time. She's a mutual friend of my sister and I, and she used to live in my sister's apartment complex, and she had talked about the air purifier and stuff like that, but she never bought it, whatever. Well, I shared that I was only like $60 away or something like that. It was not a lot at all away from reaching that lifetime PRV, and she went and bought an air purifier straight out of pocket. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, we earned our goal, and people continue to do that even after you've met your goal. You haven't got to social media at that very second to post it, but you have people supporting you. They get excited for you. When you get excited and share that excitement, they're going to feel the same way. They're going to be like, oh, she's so close. I hope she gets it. I got to cheer her on. I got to share her stuff. Like, I'm going to send my friends to her, get that fire flowing in them because they see it in you. They see that you love what you're doing and that you're passionate about it. And when you show that passion, they're going to be like, oh yeah, she's for real. She's doing what she needs to do to get things done. And I want to support her. Oh yeah. And Kim just said, and threads are new. I haven't even looked into that. Y'all, Kim is the social media queen. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there. That girl is on like every social media platform there is to mankind. And like I said, she's talking about Instagram grids and YouTube shorts. I don't even know what she's talking about. She said, oh, I just did something wrong. There we go. She says, Threads is easy and Instagram will link directly for you. Well, I'm going to have to check that out later. I think, Kim, I think you should do a training video for Threads, Instagram, Grid, and YouTube Shorts.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's fine. It's not hard. Because what I do is I post to my Instagram reel and I save that reel. No, let me rephrase it. I go to TikTok and I post my video on TikTok and then I copy that link after it posts. And put it in an app called snaptic.app. And then it takes the writing off of your TikTok, because when you share a TikTok and it has your TikTok name on there and you share it to other platforms, you won't be seen as much. So always make sure when you reshare a video that it does not have your handle on there. A lot of people think, oh, I want to share my handle, I'm going to be seen more. Actually, Facebook and Instagram doesn't like you sharing other platforms to platforms that are not theirs, if that makes sense.
It does.
Off your handle, and then you can share that too. So then after I make my video on TikTok, I'll go take my TikTok handle off. Then I save that video. It'll automatically save to your phone. And then I take that video and I upload it to Instagram Reels. And then if you have your Facebook connected to your Instagram and it's connected as a public platform, not friends only, it'll automatically post it to Facebook for you. So I really don't have to do anything on Facebook because Instagram does it all for me. And then I take the same video and I post it to Snapchat and take the same one and I upload it to YouTube. And once you post it to YouTube, it'll automatically make it a YouTube short if it's less than 60 seconds. So it's just like TikTok and Instagram. It just has to be under 60 seconds. And YouTube shorts are being seen way more than a YouTube video because it's quick, fast. People can scroll through it just like TikTok is pretty much what it is.
Wow. Okay. And what was the name of that app that takes off the handle?
It is called. It's actually not an app. It's a website. Sorry.
Oh, website. Okay.
And you're gonna get a lot of pop-ups that pop up. So just once you paste your TikTok video and you paste it into the little bar. It's kind of like making a QR code.
Okay.
You just paste that link into the SnapTik TIK.app.
SnapTik TIK
Yep.
.app. Okay.
Let me see if I can. It's not letting me share it, but I have it saved to my desktop on my phone. Not my desktop, but my home screen to my phone.
I gotcha.
And then you just hit the download button. Here, oops, I'll turn my camera on so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And then I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
I'm just happy to hear your voice and to see your face.
Yeah. All right, so here's the website URL, and then what you do is you just paste your TikTok link there to the actual video, not your actual TikTok. Paste it in there, and then you're going to hit download, and then a pop-up will show, and just X out of the ads. The ads will just keep popping up, but it's a way so you don't have to pay for the actual app, because if you do it the URL way, you're not going to have to pay to take off
Right.
the watermark, and then hit
Okay.
download, and then it will save it to your phone.
Sweet. I'm telling y'all, Kim is the social media queen, y'all, for real.
That's how all those content creators get their handle off, because content creators always start off with TikTok first, and then they share to multiple platforms, but they always make sure that their handle is off of their TikTok when they share to other handles. That's the most important.
Gotcha. Well, thank you, Kim, for sharing that with us. Anyone else have anything? I have something to close, but I need my laptop, so I texted the hubby to see if he would bring me my laptop. So, anyone have questions or concerns or anything else they want to throw out there? I think I got everyone's name down that was on tonight. So, same time, same place next week. Miss Carol, did Debbie get with you about next week? She might have had to step away real fast. Hi guys. Mommy's her laptop. You want to say hi? Come here. Tell everyone hi.
Hi, Courtney. I'm trying to unmute this thing. No, she didn't. She did not get with me.
Okay. All right. I think we needed some help next week leading things, but I'll let her.
Okay.
reach out
Talk
to
with
you.
me. Yeah.
No, we can't.
Oh, this is dead. Okay. Oh, please. Okay. Well, guys, I wanted to end on a fun little note here. Oh, he sees his Scentsy buddies. He's obsessed with his buddies. Well, my buddies. He thinks they're his.
Say, dang, they are.
He thinks. Okay, so, but like always, thank y'all for coming and hanging out. I do want to do something fun really quickly. We've got just a couple more minutes here. If my computer will load, if not, I'll have to do it offline and reach out to you guys. But if you guys were here a few weeks ago when I led this fun little shebang, I did a prize giveaway at the end. Woo-hoo! For everyone that was here. I am one of my love languages, I think, is gift giving or whatever it is. I don't know what they are, but I love getting surprises. I just like that whole process. So when I led a few weeks ago, I gave away a Mix It collection that had been sitting in my office for a hot minute. It was still perfectly good wax. And Miss Katrina, I think, from Shelly's team, she won our surprise giveaway. And so once my computer loads, I'll get you guys on there. We got just a couple more minutes. If you need to go, I totally understand. But it's just something fun. I like to start with something fun and end with something fun. And I think it just brings me joy. So
What's the Mix It collection? What is that?
it was a collection that came out. Somebody help me that knows how long it came out. Gosh, I honestly can't tell you how old it was. It wasn't like
Before COVID, right? Before
It was before
COVID.
COVID.
Oh, wow.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
before
okay.
COVID. But it had a couple of different scents. I'll try when my computer loads, I can pull exactly what I'm looking up. And show you guys. I'm dropping my little prizes that I was getting out for you guys. Okay. But it had been one that I'd had for a while, and I already had one, and it's just sitting there, and I was like, you know what, somebody can use this. And because I had honestly forgot about it, I was going through my stash, and I was like, I have multiple of these, so I was like, why do I need multiple ones other than to use them? And I was like, well, I'm gonna do something fun with it, so that's what I decided to do. But anywho's, I'm trying to remember what was in that one. But there was some really good ones, and I wish they would bring them back in the Bring Back My Bar voting. But I think because it's been a collection, I don't see a lot of collection waxes in Bring Back My Bar. Like they just started bringing back the licensed stuff for us to vote on. But it was a good one. It was called the Mix It. Here it is right here. So this is what it looked like. It came in a little pink box, and it had 5 fragrances in it. And
Oh,
one
cute.
was Rainfall and Lush Greens, Juicy Apple Raspberry, which was so good. Sponge Sugar and Vanilla, Honeysuckle Peony, and then Grapefruit Orange. And
Ew,
it
so
came
good.
out. This is from Superstar directors Sean and Wendy Robinson, and it was April 11th of 2020. So
Like the
it was right
beginning
during the
of COVID.
pandemic.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let me get to my prize wheel here. No, not on Amazon. I don't want to buy one, you silly thing, you. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I hope you guys took away at least one thing. If you didn't take away multiple, I hope you guys got a good little gist of stuff to walk away with. And if I butcher your name when you win, I am so sorry. That is the glory, I guess, of being on a computer screen and not knowing all of you face to face and meeting in person before. But I think I've done a pretty good job so far.
So far, great job.
All right, let's see. I'm almost done entering all you guys in. I don't think we had any doubles, so I should just be able to use everyone's screen names that they shared.
While you're doing that,
Stephanie.
Courtney, I came on late. You mentioned about the sale. Yes, tomorrow, the flash sale.
Oh, no, I have not actually. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, 24-hour sale.
Yes, absolutely. You guys don't forget, it starts at 10
12.
Pacific.
Yeah,
So
12
10
Central Time. Yeah,
yeah,
12.
and then 12 Central. And guys, here recently, so from personal experience, 2-3 years ago, like even last year, these flash sales didn't end early. These last couple have ended early, which is great. Don't get me wrong, because that means we're selling product and we're doing the dang thing. But don't hesitate. Like, don't make sure your customers hop on. Make sure you guys get on, your team members, because you don't want to miss some of these deals. I'm telling you, That Black Panther one, the last sale that we got for like $8. What? A licensed warmer for $8? I was like, okay, purchase. I'll take one of those. Thank you. But yeah, it starts at 12 o'clock noon Central Time, y'all. And like Miss Carol said, it's a 24-hour sale. But with the way things have been going,
Mhm.
I don't foresee it lasting that long. So make sure that you guys hop on it. Like Kim said earlier, share it on all your platforms. Utilize your email and your workstation. If you don't have any other follow-up systems, if you don't pay for Project Broadcast, if you don't use Trello or whatever, go on your workstation. You can go under your contacts and you can send a mass email to everyone that's ever been put into your workstation or your website. It may not be the most formal way to, but at least it gets the word out there if that's all you can do. Make sure you text all your VIPs, get the word out. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. All right. So
Did they ever tell you what's going to be on the flash sales or no?
No.
Nope.
We
Nope.
never know.
Surprise.
It's a
Okay.
warehouse surprise. But
Okay.
last time, like I said, they had Black Panther full-size warmers for $8.
Oh
They
my
had
gosh.
Dumbo. They had Oogie Boogie. That's just some Disney things. Then they had
A lot of
cleaning.
nice warmers. Mhm.
Yeah, a ton
Oh, wow.
of warmers, and for cheap
Mhm.
too. I'm talking
Yep.
like cheap. They had some laundry stuff that had no longer been available, that had been discontinued, that was on the clearance and then went, even cheaper when the sale happened. And if your customers miss the flash sale, still let them know that a lot of the stuff still left over is going to be on clearance. It may not be 75% off, but it will be on clearance most of the time. All right.
Mhm.
Oh no, I didn't want to spin yet. I wasn't ready. Wait, stop it. Okay. I was just trying to unmute my computer. Go away. Okay, let's see. All right, sorry guys. I know it's right at 9 o'clock and some of you are on the East Coast. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. All right, there we go. Now there is no winner chosen. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around. Oh, and the prize this time is 3 cute Scentsy branded stickers. We got the strawberry, the warm your heart, or warm the heart, excuse me. And then happy camper. I love that one. And then you're getting a free Scentsy nail file. So just some fun ways to brand yourself while you're out and about. Put it on a Tervis or a backpack or a window, wherever you want, and take your little nail file out wherever you go. So let me turn y'all around. My cheeks are warm. I turn this thing around. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yay.
All right. And go. And the winner is Tawana.
All right.
So
Woohoo.
Miss Tawana, I think she's still on here. Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! So if you can just send me your info. Let me get you turned back around here. Do you want to just write my phone number down really quick? Do you have a pen and paper? And then you can just text me. Let me know when you're ready. So
You can go ahead.
okay, so my cell is, and if anyone else needs it, here it is. It's area code 256-684-1350. And then just text me your mailing address, my love.
256-684-1350.
No, I didn't put stuff in there.
Yes, ma'am. That's me.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thanks everybody who showed up tonight. Thank y'all for, in interacting and helping out. And next week, same time, same place. I don't know who will be leading. It'll either be myself, DPP, maybe Miss Carol. Who
Mhm.
knows? But we will see you guys next
Bye-bye.
Thursday
Bye-bye.
Tuesday.
Bye.
Tuesday.
Have a good night.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Great job, Courtney.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Who's Corey with? Austin. Did Corey say who he is with? You know, I ran back in the house this morning after I went to the car. I'm glad I did because you forgot to turn the air on. You forgot to turn the air conditioner on this morning when you left. We left at the same time, and I told you when you walk out the door, turn the air on. How come your shoes are out here? Hmm. Your black ones look nicer. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.